Dan Rothenberg and Joe Klosik, two guys trying to figure it out. Not the right wing, not the brosphere. Left of center, with humor and empathy.
Welcome to the Splain, everybody.
The Splain. How is everybody? Hello, 27 fans.
You guys are what you make it worth it.
You're
Really. 27 fans, and I don't.
We're here for you.
I'm going to tell you something, Joe. I don't need any more. I don't want any more.
You know what? I think we have the best.
I think we're good. 27 friends is enough.
That's enough. That's it. You people are perfect.
Too much. It's too much. Right?
If each of you would donate $5,000, that would be perfect.
That would do it.
Let's get into the multi-marketing scam focus.
I wasn't going to bring up money yet. Now that you mention it, Joe, that would do it.
Or if you want to be like a gold status friend, you could just leave everything to us in your will.
That's right. Gold status friend. That means we will mention you at the end of this
mention
podcast.
Your name.
We'll mention your name. You can brag about it.
We'll figure out how to put it in captions. We'll even put it on the screen.
Yeah, we don't know how to do that yet, but we'll learn.
But I bet for 10,000 we could figure it out, right? Okay,
we're
totally kidding. Week. Don't send us money. That's gonna get like somebody will feel like, oh, what's your Venmo? And then
plus we have sponsors, right? Speaking of, this week's episode of the Splain is brought to you by
Moe. Oh, Moe! I didn't realize Moe. Does Moe? What are we being paid in kibble or something?
I don't know.
Or just like
Moe
walks in love. Oh,
just the point is, look at that punum. Look at that face. Okay,
it's a cute face. I like him.
All right, so I yesterday, Joey.
Yeah.
I spent a good hour on the phone. I finally got through to CenturyLink. This week's episode is brought to you by CenturyLink Internet, but not in a good way.
Oh, no.
In a way that
talk to a human about the internet issue.
Yes, I finally got a human on the phone from CenturyLink. Now, the thing about the Pacific Northwest sort of Oregon, Washington area is that customer service isn't so much there to help you as they're there to validate your feelings of confusion and frustration by joining you.
That's beautiful.
In that experience. I literally, so he was, I heard this a lot. I was telling him, apparently my download capability is about at a 9.5. Should be at about
10?
No, out of like 300.
So that's bad. That's bad.
No, it's bad. And he's talking to himself. First of all, somehow only in Portland do I get a chatty white guy older than me for tech. I get a guy who wants to chat. How's it going? So I told him my problem. This is what I hear. He's sort of thinking out loud, and I'm hearing this. Huh. Literally, huh? What the?
You don't want to hear that. Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want to hear that.
So we're both confused, but as per Oregon, we had a nice time to chat.
That's beautiful. You check in around your feelings, emotions.
What it's all about. It's what it's all about.
Gorgeous.
What you got on tap this weekend? Well, I won't be podcasting. That is Oregon. What do you got? What do you got going on? I got bagging groceries and leaving is what I was hoping to have. So anyway, yeah. So that was my my experience.
Did it get resolved in any meaningful way? Or are we still no? What did they tell you? Just like, hey, you're paying for shitty service.
Yes, and I finally hung up on him.
Oh, poor guy's like, I thought we had a connection.
I'm the ass, and he thought it was, and that's at the end. I'm the asshole because he thought I was, we were friendly chatting. I hung up with him at that point. This is what I said. I got that mojo going, and I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to cancel. I'm going to cancel my subscription right here, right now. I said, Joe, or no, I think it was Jackie was his name.
Of course. Yeah. Yeah.
When is my next payment due? And he's like, I don't know. I don't have access to your billing. And I go, okay, I think we're done. And I hung up on him.
And you're probably like, I was just going to send that guy a Facebook invite.
I know. This is going
a poetry reading.
Nowhere.
Oh my God! I'm sorry.
At one point,
buddy.
he said, well, let's see. I got a couple more tricks up my sleeve. Let's try this. I don't think.
What do you mean?
I think that expression very much predates
the internet.
Anything tech. Yeah, you got tricks.
Yeah.
He's got tricks up his sleeve.
What are you gonna? And for those who don't know, so because we're recording on a pretty good platform, I think Riverside's been pretty good, but it all gets uploaded to the cloud, and so Dan's internet speed is so slow, it takes like an extra 30 to 40 minutes just to upload everything to the cloud. Mine uploads like that.
Yeah, I swear.
Because when I call,
what do you do?
I get an AI bot. Yeah.
This is the second time since we've been doing this podcast I have tried to resolve something with humans that went nowhere. What do you do?
That's great.
What do you do?
If people have a suggestion, how do we?
Yes.
It might just be you have a shitty service. It might just be, but that is incredible. CenturyLink.
My brother-in-law Scott recommended it. He knows things.
Yeah. It sounds like this episode is being brought to you by Scott.
Yeah.
He knows things.
He lives over there. Give him a call.
Lives over there.
He lives that way. Give him a call and chat.
He's got a couple tricks up his sleeves.
Yeah, he's from here. He's got the time and the energy for that.
I could just see a commercial where you just see like some older Wilford Brimley looking guy, tapping away with a mug of coffee like, "Hi, are you having internet problems? I did too. And then I found some tricks up my sleeve. Now I can slow it down even more so you can have time to do the important things in life."
Literally, there's no resolution. Huh. Goddamn.
That's never.
Yes,
you never want to hear that, like, for tech assistants, a mechanic, a therapist, a doctor. No, don't say that. Like, you're baffled.
You're right.
I'm calling you to unbaffle the situation.
You're right. This is fucked. Goddamn.
This is fucked.
Yeah, I hung up him at the point he said, "Can you go to CenturyLink speed test?" And it didn't work. And he goes. And you're getting to the end of your rope. He goes, "What do you see?" I go, "I don't know. I see like an error message." An error? What kind of error? Click. Fuck it.
Oh man, yeah. That's. I'm sorry, buddy. Sorry to put you through that. I know you have your. Yeah. I hate tech too, but when you get a hold of another person, you feel like, okay, someone's going to be able to talk me through this.
Right. And I couldn't. But here's the part. that. The same thing happened with Descript, if you remember, which never got resolved.
I do. Yeah.
And this is the part. Are you ready? This is what gives me the heebie-jeebie, scares me. I couldn't cancel it. Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
He couldn't help me, and I couldn't cancel it.
They lock you in.
It's done. It's done.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
It's over.
Is there another big internet provider up there?
Sure. I'm sure I could find. This was the one. This one. This is the one.
Scott recommended it.
Scott recommended this, and now here we are. Okay, so
right, well,
we were going to talk about, enough with my problems.
Yeah. Well,
we're going to talk about
one other question. Can I ask you one other quick question I'm really curious about?
Absolutely.
So you're in Portland.
Yeah.
And last weekend, Trump sent troops into Portland, and have you seen any of presence? Have you heard anything?
Zero.
Have you seen anything? Zero.
Which says a lot, I think.
Yeah.
So I'm living in, and I'm supposed to be living in, this is the most peaceful war zone. Come to Portland. It is, I'm serious, Portland. Portland is the nicest war zone. I live in Southwest Portland. That is Portland proper, and obviously, Trump is so good. He is so good that I was comfortable, and I remained comfortable before and after he deployed the troops. So thank you.
Wow.
It's just nothing but...
Do you think the troops are all at Voodoo Donuts, or is Voodoo Donuts still up there? The big...
Yeah, Voodoo Donuts.
Yeah.
With the big...
I feel like they're like all the troops went, and now they're like dyeing their hair green, taking art classes, picking up a guitar. Because I mean,
that
I
would be
remember
awesome.
Portland from...
We call it weird. Keep Portland weird. They all
Keep
go
Portland
home.
weird.
And
Yeah, and they all go home. Yeah, they got a nose ring, a septum piercing. Like, oh my God. Yeah. I would have been okay if you came home from Iraq speaking Muslim, but
that's fine. That's fine. You go to Iraq and sell secrets to the enemy, that's fine, but just don't look weird.
My boy came home a folk singer. I don't even recognize him anymore.
I have noticed nothing, because the thing is, Joe, who's got time? I don't have time for fascism. I got shit to do. You know what I mean? I forgot. Oh yeah. Oh, that's right. My city's being invaded by my own president. I forgot, because I've got day to day.
Maybe
I
it's
gotta
all
take
just
the
smoke and mirrors.
Recycling out. I gotta get ready for this podcast. I have noticed nothing.
That's fascinating, because it's all over the press, and you see very, very like all of the video. They keep repeating like a couple of arrests, and it's not that amazing. It's not that but you hear Trump say, "War-ravaged Portland."
Yes, so he's gonna declare victory, whatever that means. The same thing happened back in, was it 2020? I'm embarrassed to say, when Black Lives Matter was marching. Was that 2020?
Yeah, 2020 was really when it was big, yeah.
Yes, okay. 2020, I went to those protests. Again, I remember thinking, so at one point, everyone had their phone, and with a light on going like this. This is what I said. I'm the messenger. All right, Black Lives Matters, but they were doing, and I was thinking, if I was tech savvy, which I'm clearly not, I would like to, sort of juxtapose that, and then flash on when Neil Diamond sings "Sweet Caroline." Same thing. It's the same thing. That's how violent
Black
it was.
Lives Matter. And then...
So good. But not violent, not impressive. No, we talked about this.
Yeah.
Hot dog vendor the whole time. If you can buy a hot dog, it's not a riot.
It's well put.
Yeah.
If you can buy a hot dog, it's not a riot.
Vendor
Yeah.
went from start to finish during the Black Lives Matter
Yeah.
riots.
And nothing puts people of color and other races more at ease than white people chanting in unison in the streets.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Sometimes you want to look away. That's why today's sponsor. Can I get the product? There we. Thank you. That's our intern. Today's sponsor are sunglasses. Sometimes you don't want to see what's going on.
You don't want to see it. Sunglasses.
You take a little out of petty cash. You like? It's such a stupid thing to do. It's obviously my ham, but I love
it. That's funny.
It's pathetic. It is. Oh my God!
Oh,
all right,
God,
you made me watch a Netflix special, man.
All right, so here's what I want to get to. I want to talk about the Tinder Swindler, and what's the other one called? Revenge Con,
Love Con, Revenge, Lady Detective. Yes. Fuck you, man.
Exactly.
We're gonna get your balls.
Here's what I wanted to. Here's what I wanted to talk about. I'm watching the Tinder Swindler, and I'm a therapist, And
hold on, can you explain the Tinder Swindler to everyone?
okay,
first?
the Tinder
What was it
Swindler
about?
is about a woman who was taken in, swindled, conned, and emotionally abused by a con artist on
Con artist, yeah.
on Tinder. So she talks about looking for love and really wanting a special relationship in her life, and enter what's his name? Do you remember his name?
I don't remember his name. I could look it up, but he basically is like an Israeli playboy, right? Who had been pretending to be from this billionaire diamond family, and just he had very elaborate backstories. Was always dressed immaculately.
Yeah, he was a
designer
catch.
clothing. He was a
Catch on
catch,
Tinder.
yeah.
Reels you in with the thought of having money and other charismatic qualities, and then starts to bleed you for your money. So you're watching you know where it's going. So it's the classic guy, I got this big business, I'm an international entrepreneur, but can you loan me $2,000 until such and such goes through because I have security issues, blah, blah, blah. And along with it, it's extremely cruel, extreme manipulation and emotional abuse that goes along with this. And this poor victim and narrator of the documentary is clearly the victim. She's going on Tinder and she's looking for relationships, looking for love, as many of us do. And I noticed in myself as this was going, and before I
think I know where this is going.
okay, because I notice that a lot of judgment is coming out in me. Like there's parts of my conditioned brain that was judging her and thinking thoughts.
Me too.
Yeah, thinking thoughts that my smart prefrontal cortex progressive therapist would have a hard time admitting. Like basically a combination of how could you be so stupid, and even on a more, I would say, cruel level, well, what do you expect? What do you're profiling him for money, and then he took you for money. So kind of blaming the victim.
I wrestled with that too. I wrestled with it too. And I mean, the first thing for me that was a difficult hurdle was, okay, all of these people are clearly, maybe they're not wealthy, maybe they're not even rich by their own standards, but they are all very well off. So that was like the class issue came up there. Like, okay, you're all very well off. You're leading a pretty good life. You're all making some pretty good money. And then the other issue that came up for me was like, listen, it's Tinder. Tinder is I think, like talking to all my friends that have used it, or the younger comics that are still on it, Tinder is essentially a hookup app. It's not a let me find love and
but
lasting serious relationships.
It's supposed to be. I've never used it.
It's supposed to be, but
I got married way before this, but it's supposed to offer all ranges of a relationship.
Yes, it offered, but I think if you talk to people, they'll tell you like specific apps are more in line with what your relationship goals are.
Is Tinder free?
So, I don't know. I got to plead ignorance on that. I've never used it. I've never used any apps, which is shocking to some people, but never used any of the apps. But people will tell me like, yeah, Tinder is mostly used as a hookup app. Like people are not expecting anything long term. So those are the two things that jumped out at me first. Like, okay, these people have money, and it's a hookup app. Yes, he was very skilled at roping her in. And yeah, like, oh, their first date, they go to a 4-star hotel. You know, and it's like, all right, already, like if I didn't know anything else about the story, I'm like, oh, that's a red flag. He's already love bombing you. Like, look at my lifestyle.
And that's the term they use. They're love bombing you.
Yeah, and then the constant messages about I'm thinking about you. We should have children. I'm going to send a private plane to pick you up. I mean, it is too good to be true. And then I think like the first amount of money, he was just like, hey, I need $1,000, and my credit card is just frozen right now for some weird reason. And of course, she's like, oh yeah, and he gets the money back to her, and then before she even seems to really comprehend it, he starts talking about, well, now my business is in danger and I have some enemies, and hey, can we put $10,000 on your card just so I can make payroll? And then it just gets more elaborate and more elaborate. I think at some point she is into him for like $200,000, of like cash. She's opened up credit cards, and I'm watching this woman and I'm like, you come across as very intelligent. I don't know what your job is, but clearly you're good at it because you are making money, and you can open up new lines of credit that I could never afford. And I'm still kind of like, look, I don't know that I felt that guilty for her. I'm going to admit that.
Okay, I hear you. And I want to add to that. I want to ask you something I noticed was that, yes, I was being critical and judgmental in the same way, but I also noticed there was a sexist leaning to it. I was judging her because she's a woman, and I would judge that played a big role in it.
You really think that's interesting to hear you say that, because I just felt like I was judging her for just not seeing the obvious signs. Like if this was a man and this was happening to a man, I think I would feel the same way. Like, I'm not sure. I feel like you keep signing up for more of this, and he is the guy that's doing this to you. It doesn't make what he's doing right. I never once thought good for you. I thought he was always wrong. But I felt like in this kind of elaborate con, like, sweetheart, if you don't know by now,
sweetheart. There you go.
Well, but I would use that to, even if it was a guy, like, sweetheart, come on, like, you're signing back up for sweetheart? This. Sometimes
I get it. No, I get it. But yeah, what I was kind of noticing, what you're saying is true, but at the same time, I was noticing that it really overshadows the reality of this situation, where she got duped by a very cruel guy.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Do you know what I mean? And I think
he's an asshole. He's a total asshole.
There's a tendency to put women in that box.
Yeah.
Why are you doing that? You shouldn't have been wearing that anyway. What are you thinking anyway? When the cold hard reality is that she was a victim. We all have a right to date, and we all have a right to date and hope that our partner has money. That's normal. You know what I mean? But there's, and I was just trying to examine myself, my own thoughts. I think there's a hyper judgment that goes toward women in a situation like that, probably because we've been brought up, conditioned to look at it from a male point of view, which is somehow that we get taken. Femme fatale, we get taken by women. We're the workers, and we're being taken advantage of. You got to look out for women because they're kind of on the prowl, even though in a sense
the gold digger.
Yeah, I think
that
is an inflated and unfair sort of schema or perspective because I'm sitting there, because that's what clouds the whole situation. And somehow in the sequel, in the Revenge, what's it called? Revenge Con, Charlie's Angels get together. And again.
Yeah. I mean, I watched the first episode, and it's so the woman who was taken advantage of teams up with a female detective, and and they go around and they basically chase down these guys. And here's the other thing I think you're right about, like, rarely do the cops press charges because they're like, this is
consensual.
This is a relationship matter.
Emotional abuse is a great racket in general.
Let me make a note of this. I gotta get into this.
Emotional abuse. If you want to really harm, if you're pure evil, you want to harm your kids, your wife, etc. Emotional abuse. It's very hard to prove, and implicit is consenting and.
Well, yeah, I mean that's the con.
Yourself,
it's a confidence scam. Like you build confidence with the person, and they keep giving you more and more, and then one day they shut you off because they know they either can't get enough. Yeah. In
the sequel, they had one token guy that got swindled by a girl.
Okay.
So they had this token guy, and I couldn't help. I couldn't help but notice how I felt differently about the guy. So the guy was this. I'm being honest.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So
all right.
In the Revenge Con sequel was this. I'm just telling you what I'm.
Oh God!
I'm the messenger. He was a total geeky Comic-Con guy who could not.
Me in my 20s.
Yes, who couldn't. He couldn't get laid at a whorehouse. Whatever.
Even if he was the captain on the Starship Enterprise, he couldn't have got. Yeah.
And so here was the funny. It's a total, right out of Central Casting geek. Never.
I'd like to see a vagina before I die.
Totally. You might as well have had Spock ears. And this is what was funny. He says, this poor guy, he says, I met her, and she checked all my boxes. Oh, really? All the boxes? Like, okay, she was alive. She checked your boxes.
She made eye contact.
She talked to me.
She was breathing.
She didn't run from me. All the boxes for my ideal, the woman I've been looking for all my life. And the interesting thing was, so the same thing, she was conning him, and then, but I couldn't help but notice the judgment was different. I really didn't. I mean, I was sort of judging him the way I am now, jokingly, but I kind of felt like, oh, you poor schmuck. Somehow there was more empathy.
That's interesting. I mean, that's very. I'm going to give you credit for being honest about that. I mean, yeah, I think
it's different.
There's a whole. Yeah.
You're not sitting there going,
"You woke."
Think about
son
that.
of a bitch. That's right. That's what MAGA is doing, Dan. It is protecting us from all those others.
Exactly.
All right. The
so
white
here's
man
what I'm thinking.
Needs to be defended.
Right. So I'm here exactly. I'm honestly saying to myself, in terms of diverging of what sort of the whatever you want to call it, MAGA and progressive or right left, whatever. I remember thinking, I'm sitting there and I'm noticing these feelings come up in me about judging these women, and some people would say, yeah, just go with that.
Yeah.
Don't talk yourself out of it, boy.
Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah.
That's the truth. But it's not. It's not right. I honestly can say that. It's not right. This is a victim.
It's a victim.
I
100% agree with you.
She's being lied to.
She's
looking for
being
love.
Manipulated.
And maybe she's a little bit superficial about it. Who isn't?
Who isn't?
Who isn't? This guy was too good to be true. How many times have we jumped into something that's too good to be true and given up? How many times do men do that?
Only to find out later that she didn't know everything about Return of the Jedi. And
Exactly.
that just
Poor
broke my
thing.
heart. Yeah, after
poor
I
thing.
spent a lot of money on a good sushi dinner, only to find out she's not the Star Wars fan she
Me
claimed
too.
to be.
Me too, but
Fuck you, Becky.
Me too, but substitute Heat or Usual Suspects.
Yeah.
You know what? Neil is gone. Bam! Flying like a bird. Anyway, but think about that. Think about it for a second.
What's that from? What's that from? Oh my
Men-
God, you don't know?
Men do that all the time. It's different though.
Yeah.
It's you want to. What do you want to? You want to give him a hug? Oh, buddy, what do you do? But somehow, with a woman, there's more of a character judgment. It's not a mistake.
Yeah. Look,
It's
100%.
a character judgment.
100% I am agreeing with you that yes, we, especially when it comes to women being manipulated by men, we still tend to blame the women. That is very, very true. I will say that. But also I will say, like, listen, if you are seriously looking for anything like a committed, long-term, nurturing, healthy relationship,
Go ahead,
you're out of
continue.
your fucking mind thinking you're going to find it on Tinder. It's not going to happen on Tinder. I mean, I know there's people that have, like, okay, I eventually found someone, but everyone I know who has any kind of a good, healthy, lasting relationship, it didn't start on an app. It
I
didn't
know,
start
and I
on
love
an
you,
app.
and I appreciate that mansplain, and I love you.
This is the Splain, damn
This
it.
is the splain. Now, Joey, I love you, but I have a question for you, and I say this out of
we go.
love. You're right.
Here
it
we
does
go.
not.
Oh, here we go.
It does. Here we go. It does not.
All right,
Yes, it
I'm-
does
I'm
not
ready.
begin on Tinder. Does it begin in a strip club though?
Yes. Because they are showing you all of their assets. That's only fair.
Okay.
You're also throwing money at them.
I love
to
the
show
poker face,
appreciation.
Good
for-
for you. I love it.
No, of course not. Of course it
Okay,
doesn't.
well, back when
of
that
course
was
it
your,
doesn't.
I love back when that was your chosen place.
That was not my chosen place.
No, I
didn't
don't.
choose that.
Really,
I didn't
man,
go
I
into
remember.
them.
You just happened.
No,
you
I
didn't
didn't-
choose it.
They can't. This is gonna sound terrible.
Oh yes.
Fuck! Don't. I'm gonna have to have another conversation with Christine because of this goddamn podcast.
Oh, she doesn't know.
I did not go. Well, she knows, but she doesn't know. I
I'm
mean,
trying to prove a point. At the time,
Listen,
that's where we were.
listen. The strippers came to me. I know how that sounds. Okay, I know that I would meet them at shows, and then I would find out
That they
oh,
were-
you're a stripper. And then everyone was like, Joe, you have a type. Like, I don't have a type. And
They
like,
just
they're all-
happen to be strippers.
They happen to be.
Okay, so the
I didn't-
strip
but
club
honestly,
came to you. You
I
got
was
first of all, you
young.
got to take. There's something cool about that. You got to take credit.
Do not
for this.
sugarcoat
The
this.
strippers
Do
came to
not
you.
sugarcoat that. No, it's not good. It's not good. Okay, it's not good. And that
Pied
era
Piper.
of my life was not.
Okay, but here's my
I'll
point.
show you a flute you can play. It's too easy. It's too easy to be that guy. I did have a type back then. I will admit that, and the type was like, look, if you are a beautiful young girl that's going to give me attention, then I am going to be attracted to you, and then of course they all turn out to just be, not just be, but
Oh
yeah,
God, you're
look,
digging. Keep digging. Keep going.
You know what? I don't want to talk about it. I'm already.
Buddy.
I can't edit this out.
Yeah,
But
you
look,
can't
it was a
edit it.
different me. I was 20,
I am
25.
Believe
Oh,
me,
it was awful.
I'm trying to bring
You know-
perspective. Here's all I'm trying to say, young Klosik. At the time, that's what you were doing. That's where you were meeting people. That's the kind of person you were meeting, and we couldn't have talked you out of it because you wanted love. You wanted the emotional rush.
I
of
did.
love.
I thought, and you know what?
And
Back
so-
then, I mistook sex for love. I
Right.
completely
And
like.
we
Oh,
have-
it's great sex.
And
We
here's the
must have
point.
love.
Here's the point. I'm wrapping this up. Here's
oh,
the
fuck,
point.
please.
Culturally and societally, we are much more conditioned to give you a hug and to blame these women. for being predators.
Well, if you try to give me a hug, I'm going to call you a queer.
Okay, well, I don't mind that. Do you see my point, though? We all do.
Yes, we agree. We agree. 100% we agree.
Okay, I'm just
gotta bring up the stripper pass. God damn it!
for your
So
own
sorry,
good,
Christine.
son.
It was 25 years ago.
I know you think I'm personally attacking you. I'm trying to make a point.
No, I don't think you're personally attacking me.
I'm not personally attacking
have to
you.
have
I
a
love you. I'm not attacking you.
conversation that
I'm trying to prove a point. Okay, so you and I keep coming back to this question of man. What is it to be a man? A part of being a man is to kind of self-examine a little bit. And notice when you feel this rush of judgment or this icky, cruel sensibility toward women, to take a moment and go, "What's that? What is that? What's
wrong.
that about?"
That is not what it is to be a man, Dan, okay? You start to feel a little twinge of introspection, curiosity. You got to push that down and go do something violent.
Go find someone that seems queer.
Go break someone, go kick an ass, go get drunk. Just shove that emotion down. I don't want to examine my feelings. Feelings is a gay word, all right?
You're right.
I don't need empathy. God damn it.
Okay,
now,
that's the other way to go.
I have to go log on to Twitter. I got to go scam some bitch.
Okay. Anyway, listen. Subscribe.
Hit like and subscribe.
Subscribe to this motherfucker.
Subscribe to this motherfucker. We're saving up money to get Dan a better internet connection.
All right, we'll see you next time. Love you.